$350. Converging lever arms for any 3x3 rack with 1-inch holes. We've had these for a couple weeks, so we tried to find out where they're gonna cut corners, because if this works at $350, it breaks this entire category. If you want lever arms that converge on a 3x3 rack, everything else starts around $800 and goes past $1,500 for basically the same idea. And that's just not usually done in this category. So EvolPow ships at $350 with handles and a weight horn in the box. So they figured something out, or they cut something that matters. And we're gonna find out which one that is. Before we trusted them, we measured them, because this is where cheap lever arms fold, crack, or start wobbling over time. If the steel isn't there, nothing else really matters. The arm itself, 3mm steel. The side brackets are 6mm. So the main load-bearing brackets, where all the force actually transfers, 10mm, and the bottom bracket is gusseted, which is exactly what you want to see on the joint taking the most stress. That's the number we were looking for. So we wish the top of the bracket was gusseted too. It's not, but the steel gets thicker exactly where the load goes. And that's where cheap companies try to save some money. The welds. This is another place cheap ones actually show it. These aren't the cleanest we've seen. Let's be real clear about something. You're buying a $350 product. Don't expect $1,500 fit and finish for $350. The question isn't, are these pretty? The question is, are they safe? Heavy loads, controlled reps, no dropping, no slamming. In that context, yes, these hold up. 7 angle positions, they converge inward, open them outward, or run completely free in open motion mode. 11 height positions, so you can dial in your setup for any movement. There's no UHMW lining, so yeah, it's metal on metal, and that's one place they saved. We put UHMW tape on ours, same stuff we used on our Mikolo rack. Takes 2 minutes, problem solved. But out of the box, that's on you. Steel measurements are one thing. What matters is what finally shows up under load. No real flex, no real wobble. The converging path tracks smooth, and it's the same every rep. You know, we kept adding weight, waiting for something to feel off. A creak, a shift, anything. I ran out of strength before these gave up on me. Nothing. No shift, no ugly noise, no moment where they suddenly felt like $350. This is real working weight for us. One thing to be straight about, these are a controlled strength and bodybuilding tool. You slam weight, you drop heavy, you ego lift on these, you're gonna risk damaging them. That's not a flaw at $350. That's just what they're built for. And this is where they don't box you in, because these are 3x3 with 1-inch holes. The aftermarket lever arm ecosystem is wide open. We're running Roman strength megalith handles and Black Widow training gear stainless weight horns on ours right now. And this starts closing the gap fast between this setup and something costing 3 to 4 times more. The stock handles are plenty solid. 4 grip positions, 3 knurled, but if you want to build these out over time, the compatibility is there. Start at $350 and upgrade at your own pace. A few weeks in, here's where we are. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I still don't love the hassle of lever arms. Putting them on, adjusting them, taking them off. You know, I use safety spotters and J-cups more than anything, and lever arms are just more steps. If these were on a trolley system, that might change my mind, but you'll never see a trolley system at $350. And here's where it gets weird. These are not as refined as systems that cost 3 to 4 times more, but at $350, they shouldn't be. Because if they were, it would mean every other company out there is ripping people off. The converging motion is real. The steel held up, nothing flexed, nothing felt unsafe. And once you get your positions dialed in and stop thinking about the setup, these are perfectly serviceable lever arms that people are going to get real value from. At $350, this shouldn't work this well. And it's not even close. Links are in the description. We've got a pendulum squat sitting in the gym right now, and we're about to see if it lives up to the same hype. If you don't want to miss that, subscribe, because this is what we're doing here.